Okay, everything looks to be in order, so I guess we can start things off here. So, hello everyone, this is the one, the only, the Phenom, and welcome back to my stream. And as you can see, we're going to be doing more Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice tonight. So yeah, last time around, started up the game. I went through, I guess, the initial paces here. We basically, the context is a Celtic warrior, Senua. She's arrived at the land of the dead of the Norse in search of her lover, who apparently was decapitated, but somehow I guess she's trying to find him in the land of the dead, and somehow she thinks she can bring him back. So yeah, that's the premise. So she's looking for her guy. We already managed to take out two Norse gods, apparently, the god of fire and the god of illusion, and that basically granted us access to the land of the dead itself, because they were kind of like the gatekeepers. So now we crossed the Bridge of Knives, if I remember correctly, and we went through the gates, through the gates into Helheim, apparently, but I don't think we've made it there just yet, because we're kind of in an in-between chamber. So let's jump back into the game and yeah, keep going here. I'm predicting a lot more intense intense action here as it was the first time around. Alright, so yeah, here we go. That's probably not looking the way it's supposed to be, but oh well. So I did turn down the shadow quality a little bit after the previous stream. Hopefully that means slightly better performance today. So here we go. Turn the sound down for myself a little bit. And interesting. In this area we have a gate. Alright.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Interesting. Let's see what this lore stone has to say.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Okay, interesting. Alright, let's head down here. So obviously no idea if anything that I'm looking for is nearby. Okay, so that was apparently one of the signs, but I didn't even see it. Alright, so that's a little... I guess I need to go back to the gate and have a look. So I think I already got the one on the left, so S and X. Ah, right, wrong button. Hidden secret.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Oh, wait a minute. So I guess I need to run up there on the side. Let's try that. Because it didn't show me any of the symbols, and that was kind of suspicious, so... yeah. Let's go have a look. Yeah, this definitely wasn't there before. That's what all the shimmering was about. So the letter S seems to be lighting up all over the place. Means I must be close to that. That does... Wait a minute. Oh no. That thought for a moment something might form an X there, but I mean... Oof. Thought there was going to be something else there. Oh my. There's a corpse right there. That's not cool. Alright, let's get up here. Yeah, there we go. That's one. So S and X. I mean, X should be easy. Unless I'm going crazy. I mean, I think I already passed by the place where we need to find the S. Because there were marks lighting up all over the place. Okay, let's get over here. Could be one of the symbols here.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Okay, maybe I'll see... Oh, hold on. You can actually go along the side here. Interesting. Alright. This is a bit risky, but I'm guessing if you can go here, like this, surely you're meant to go here. There's a face. There's a face.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Alright, I guess that was the purpose of that. Wait a minute, I guess... Can't run up here, right? Nope. Alright, let's go back. Along the cliff here. Alright, nothing over here. Now the letter S, it keeps lighting up. Ah, there it is. Oh, come on, surely. Well, from what angle am I supposed to be looking at it? Oh, there we go. Now it counted. So I'm just left with the X. Now where do I find that? In theory, X's are all over the place. That's an X right there. Huge friggin' X. There we go. I'm close. So I guess it's a very specific X that I need to be looking at. Here? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, come on, this is ridiculous. It's gotta be this, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. It's just had to be the right angle. Well, that's all the marks. Let's just keep going. So, I will say this, I am a little bit... Oh. Yeah, I am a little bit tired. Had a dentist appointment today, and I don't think the anesthetic has worn off yet, so... Yeah. My head might not be working as well. But, hopefully, I can push through. Just like she's gonna push through this gate. Alright, I'm expecting to get ambushed here. Oh.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
What is going
Why
on?
go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
it can't. It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No, it's
Enough.
It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Alright, well, yeah, I guess there was no water down here, so she just fell and hit her head. That was some pretty brutal dreams. Or those were some pretty brutal dreams. Not gonna lie. Is that him?
There it is. You're imagining. It's still him. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. We told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
This has got to be an ambush, right? Just gonna get hit by something else again. I mean, where do you go from here? I mean, you can't go back. I mean, back away from this land, wherever this is. You can't get on the bridge either. But yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
I guess the path will only go one way. Still, if there are some side areas, I would like to actually see them. Wait a minute. Yeah, there it is. So I guess that's where I need to go. Right, try and keep an eye out. Maybe I see another one of the faces here somewhere. How can she actually run in this condition? It seems like she should be capable of doing that. So this is a side path. Yes, I knew it. There is a face.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Sage advice. Sage advice, I suppose. Alright, let's get back on track here. Let's go towards the light. Although, again, I don't think she should be able to run at this point. She can barely walk.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was. A lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Saw play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Alright, there's a gate up there, but I don't think I need to go there yet.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, They are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Okay, I think there should be another... there should be another lore stone that sort of says, that tells the second half of that tale. Also, maybe I do need to go up to that gate because I can't go to the tree, or can I? Oh, there's another lore stone. Sweet.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Oh, come on, Druth, you can't leave it on a cliffhanger like that. Well, that's just cruel. It's just a cruel kind of punishment. Also, it seems very suspicious to me that I could have access to that gate. Like, I really shouldn't have. Actually, yeah, let's run back and have a look. I mean, again, there shouldn't be branching paths here. I don't think it's that kind of a game. Okay, yeah. I can't get through there yet. They really shouldn't light up the gate like that if you can't pass through it yet. It just doesn't make any sense. Also, I do wonder, I guess this is another entrance? Oh, hello.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Okay, I guess I need to find more lore stones. So an evil plan and pure of blood. What is that supposed to mean? And who's she gonna take vengeance on? Because I mean, she'd clearly be annoyed, at least, at Sigmund for sacrificing her, for killing her sons. So yeah, that's a weird one. Not gonna lie. All right, I ran through here to get to the gate, so hopefully I hadn't missed anything.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
I mean, why wouldn't she want that to happen? Ah, okay, here's another one.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfiotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
There has to be more to that tale, then. I mean, it couldn't just end abruptly like that. It's a pretty bad tale in that case.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really think it's real? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No!
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Can you see him? You won't believe it. Is he real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Delia? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
I wonder why. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a lore stone. Or a lore, I don't know, item, thing. But can't interact with it. Weird. Yeah, Sam's there. Ah, okay, there it is. So, I guess there is going to be a big fight here as well, and these are going to be important in some way, shape, or form. But first, let's see. I'm assuming that the end of the tale of Sigmund.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Yeah, I think if there will be someone to take vengeance upon, she ain't gonna hesitate. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3 that I've passed now. These weird pillars. That's... Is that a lore stone? I think it is. And there's another pillar over there. Could be 2. No. Oh, hello.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
That's a weird conclusion to the story. Because it sounds like there's more stuff to be told, but I guess that's not going to be the case. Let's see what's up at the tree. Up at this tree then. Oh, she seems to be back to normal now.
Take a sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's
happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shard. What's the shard? Find it.
Well,
The metal runestones. Where is it?
Find it.
how is she supposed to do those trials if she doesn't even have a weapon? I mean, surely it's going to involve fighting.
Get closer.
What can you see? Go to it. It's not safe.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong.
Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Dead in the air. You can feel the dead.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Okay. So her father was the king, I guess. Alright. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they could throw up some more runes. I guess I can do that, but I can't actually fight. Unless, just going fisticuffs with the Nords, which isn't a great idea. So it sounds like there's... either that's the waves or there's something over there. Oh boy. It's complete dark in there. There's a random wagon. I haven't seen anything like that in this area. Let's go around. Maybe I can find another lore stone or something. Okay, not far to go actually. Alright, well, the best idea is, I guess, to just roll face first into this burial mound. There's no light.
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there?
I don't like that. I want jump scares.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me? Just wait there. I'll find you.
You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
I'll find him.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you touch the horse?
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
I am not cut out for this.
I can hear him.
Herva disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
The voice is getting louder.
Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find think. Think. Focus. Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You
Look.
let him slip through your fingers.
It's not him.
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Right, I'm gonna go the other way on purpose, maybe so I can find another lore stone before we need to plunge into the real scary bits, I bet.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening? It's not him. It can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
What's in there? What is it? A secret room. Boss, how do you get in there? How does she get in there? Maybe you can't. There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop. What's in there? Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him. That voice. It's not Dillian.
This is just torture. This is gonna be bad.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
I don't want to face my fears. I'm cool with my fears. But, fair enough. This is probably gonna be something gruesome, right?
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through.
No, Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your
curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done. You did it. But there's more. Going. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy.
Alright, well, it didn't say which trial that was. I'm assuming that one is courage. Because you need courage to go through that maze and all that. Also, I don't think I picked up all the lore stones, unfortunately. So, don't know what happened to that female warrior. Already forgot her name. Something on it, starting with H. But, yeah. Guess let's go face the next trial.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange.
When the game tells you it's a creepy area, like, come on.
This is wrong. This has to be wrong. This place stinks. It's disgusting. It smells like death. There he is. There he is. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. Find him. Don't he's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. The air. Where's it gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a trial. It's just another test. You just have to solve it. And then you will find it.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like them.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to fix it. How are you going to fix it? You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed. No, you have to find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial. It doesn't finish until you get to the house. Before he disappears, Senua. You have to get in.
Again, this is similar to the path to Valravn. It's these illusion gates.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living.
Up the tower.
If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Dillian will disappear soon. Fine. You did it. She did too. It's not done yet. Just a small piece of the puzzle.
Okay, can't get into that house. Need to find more portals. Or maybe not. So it's this portal again. So no, actually this portal opens the way. I mean, there are 2 more gates in this area, unless I'm missing something. So apparently the tower is... Oh, wait a minute. There is actually a ladder up here. But I can't get there.
You found a way to climb the tower. The ladder.
There it is.
Quick. What now? You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge.
Aligned to the truth. Yeah, this is exactly like Balraven's illusion thing then, if they need to see a line. Something. Wait a minute, so let's pop down. Because if I go here... Okay, so this door closes, but there should be another one. Okay, so yeah, so that's changed. So then there's still that gate. I'm so confused. These friggin' illusions. I mean, they don't show me anything, and I can't go anywhere. So what's the point? Quite annoying, not gonna lie. So yeah, that tower is up, but still don't have access here? I can't remember if there was anything over here. Could be useful. No. As you can probably tell, I'm not a very good puzzler. So yeah, there's a path leading from the other tower, but the thing is, how do I restore the tower? Yep, there's nothing to do that with there. I don't get it, this isn't doing anything at all. So yeah, this portal seems like inactive or something. Like it's not doing anything right now. Okay, there it is. Like, why isn't this supposed to open... Isn't it supposed to open something or, like, rebuild that tower or something like that? This is just bull. Like... Like, I'm not crazy. There are only 3 gates in this area. Yeah, there's nothing inside of that house. And I've had no hints either, so I guess I'm even looking in completely the wrong direction. Alright, let's go check back again. This is so annoying. So friggin' annoying. Yeah, I mean, these look sturdy enough to climb. Come on, Senua. Shape up, honestly. There has to be something I missed. Has to be. Just can't find it. Like, there is another gate somewhere. I'll try that far gate again. I mean... So there... This path is open. But the thing is... There is still that, that other path. So maybe if I go through this gate... It doesn't completely close things off. Oh wait, it does. It closes things off right away. Oh no. Alright. I am pretty much out of ideas, to be honest. So that's one gate. That closes this area. This is basically, that's like the tutorial gate, so it tells you that what's going to be happening in this area. So then you go over here. So this tower was a ruin. Then you go over here. So you go through this gate. And this tower is a ruin. Then you go through this one. This one just closes the door. So it's pretty much useless as well. Like, it really just closes the door. Wait a minute, did I just block? No, I didn't block myself off, of course, because I can still do... Wait a minute. Still do this. So this is the state that it is. So the next step that I needed to do was... Yeah, I've lost it. I've completely lost it at this point. So there, that gives me access to this tower. But this gate does have a purpose, because if it closes this area, it has to open something else. I mean, it stands to reason, right? But then I get up here, and yeah, I get greeted with this. These damn puzzles. So the question now becomes, how do I guess, rebuild that tower and land on the other side? Because I can see there's some sort of buildings on the other sides with some sort of pathways. But, yeah, until I figure out how to actually... Wait a minute. No, this bridge hasn't rebuilt itself. That would be too easy. So yeah, I need to somehow understand how to rebuild the top of this tower. And for that, I need another gate, but this gate seems utterly useless. It literally just closes the door into this area, and that's it. And it doesn't open anything. Nope, nope, nope. So yeah, I'm open to suggestions here. Like, how am I supposed to get through this? Because this is ridiculous. I mean, these lines, really nothing really. I think I can't get into this house, so there isn't anything potentially useful there. And the thing is, I can't jump off of that bridge as well. So it has to be something somewhere around here. There has to be something I missed. This is the bridge that's in bits. Maybe it's something about the trees. So let's head back in there. So the last time I heard the voices in her head were once this tower went up. There was something they spoke about the tower, and then they shut out. Okay, can't get through here, can't get through here. This is still blocked as far as I can tell. Which doesn't make any sense because she should be able to climb on it. Come on, girl. You can get up there. And as we already established in the first stream when I was going through Surt's area, fine margins don't mean you can squeeze through them. This game doesn't do that kind of stuff. Okay, trees, nothing about them. Getting up these rocks. Alright, so again, let's try and do that. So the door is closed here. Did anything change over here? Guess it didn't. Right, again, back up the tower. Alright, so where's the answer? Where's the answer to this, this damn riddle? Wait.
She didn't.
Oh.
Fixed it.
Okay.
Pass the trial, get to the house. You succeeded.
It was... okay, so I get it. So it was like... It was basically fooling me to think that there is a... that I need to go to this tower, when in reality I just needed to put the bridge together in... like the pieces of the bridge into one. That's... of course, that's what they meant about the line. That was actually the last thing that they said. Jeez. So friggin' thick. I even mentioned that myself and still fell for it. Alright, let's go into the house, where we'll probably get another jump scare. Or something of the sort.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Where is he? Find him. You have to find him. The runes. Focus. The runes.
There was a Northman called Grettir. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him out.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
It's Dillian. Go to him. Go to him. He's trying to save you.
Wait, what? What happened there?
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move it. Run.
What shall I do?
No, 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 not that way, girl. Come on.
Is that creature? You can't defend us. It's a light. Go towards it. Focus. Two more. Two. Where are they supposed to go? Here. Don't let us say. Don't get lost. It's you stopped. There it is. Move away. Don't let it look. Quick. Where's Dillian? Where is he? This is how to find one more.
Alright, that's two down.
Find the other symbol. You're lost. You. Where is he?
I think I just saw it.
Don't let it see you.
It is.
Go towards it. Run. Find
Focus.
it. Focus. You've got them.
You have them.
Where's the door? You have to find a way out.
Find the gate.
Get out. Run. Run. Don't let him look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
Okay, now I do know where I'm... Oh, okay. That was a shortcut. Let's run! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Okay.
This is pointless. What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested.
Alright, so that's 2 trials down. I think 3 more remain.
You never know which way it's going to go.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Yep. I actually know the story of Balder. So I'll tell it if I can't find the lore stones in this next area. I'll tell you the story after we're out of that area. Interesting. That doesn't look like the other heads that I've seen up to this point in the game.
What is it? What does it see? Get closer.
Okay, there's another.
Back, don't touch it.
You want to see what the mask sees?
No, she doesn't. Don't look through it.
Where are we?
What is this?
It's the same.
Wait, what?
It's another world. It's lighter.
It's nicer. I like it here.
The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Something's not right here. Let's see, this is probably blocked with a crossbeam. Yep. Can't get in there. But I did see a rune on the door.
Dillian, don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to find Dillian.
Yep, I need the runes, but first I'll lower this side of the bridge. I get the feeling I might need that going forward.
He's close. He cares about you. He loves you.
Alright, cool.
Dillian, we're here. Dillian, we're nearly here.
Alright, so what about this gate? It is locked. Okay. Let's go pick up the rune. And the shape. Okay. Got it. Let's have a look around if I can find any more. Can find any more paths forward. We'll get a queue if. Yeah, there we go. So. So maybe if I go up to this place over here. So 2 beams upwards. I wonder where have I seen that? Wait, what? Oh! Alright, so now this side of the bridge is broken up and there's an opening. Okay, I'm starting to get this. I'm starting to get this area.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
Well, it's obviously not safe, but... No weapon.
Dillian, there he is. What are you waiting for?
So he's inside.
Find him. Go through before he disappears. Dillian, don't lose him. Way too many times. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the ring in your ear. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark world.
Yep. But
the world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
You can't go up there. You can't go up there. Not in this world. Not in this world. You can't.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her sons. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
yes, it is quite fitting, I suppose, as one as the most infamous of all the Norse god characters. Oh.
He loved her so much.
Okay. So yeah, it's kind of fitting that the first god to die and the story behind it, that it features Loki, the most infamous of all the Norse gods.
He saw who she really was. He saw the warrior within.
Okay, that's not
He cared
right.
in a way that nobody else did.
So it's from the other
The
side.
way he touched you.
Alright, let's see. If I reverse this again, what's gonna happen?
Ian's in the tower. He's there.
Nobody will love her.
Okay, now this door is open.
Curse strangling just like it strangled him.
So this makes no sense. Though I suppose I need to find the symbol in the other world. Because otherwise all the other paths into the house are closed. Alright.
Curse. And now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Those voices in the head are not making this easier. Definitely not making this easier. Alright, let's swap.
Do you remember what love feels like?
Ooh, maybe. No, climbing isn't the answer either. It's this window, and I know it's this window. It's just from the other side, but how do I get up there? That's the real question.
Do you remember the smell of his neck? Do you remember the way he touched you?
So no path through here.
He saw that she was strong.
Yeah, it's like, it's probably painfully obvious, but I'm just not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it somehow.
Do you even remember? His love is guiding you.
Come on. Come on, brain. Figure this out. It's the shadow. Of course. It is obvious.
Senua, you've got it.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear? Why isn't he here?
He's gone. He's in the dark world.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Alright, into the dark world we go. Probably another scary challenge.
Cursed.
Right. Let's do this.
Do you know? Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillian's dead.
He doesn't deserve to.
Where are you taking him?
He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Baldur's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Yep, it is a mistletoe. That didn't promise to not harm Baldur. And that ends up being a major part in his downfall.
You broke him. You killed him. He couldn't see the darkness within you.
Okay, I think that's almost... There we go. Boom. Alright, cool. Didn't even need to find any runes or anything.
You have no chance for love now. Nobody will love you again. Ever again. You killed.
Alright, so we have another Dark World mask. Now, I'll have a look at the stone, so it's not like in the previous realm, where I missed out on the story bits.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Baldur. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Baldur stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Baldur. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Baldur is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Yeah, just to add a little bit to that story, it's not just that Hood kills him with that mistletoe. It's a very specific mistletoe because apparently...
You squashed it, strangled it, flattened it. The curse cannot be undone.
So yeah, in that story, it's not any mistletoe that's harmful to Baldur. It's that there's a very specific mistletoe in a very specific place that's harmful to him.
Everything gets broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Okay, that's a closed door. But yeah, so Loki actually managed to convince Freya not only to tell about the mistletoe, but to tell about like the exact location of the mistletoe, and obviously that ends up leading to Baldur's downfall.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? His love has tortured you,
Okay.
and it tortures them.
I guess I'm gonna try and look at this.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her
Oh
friend,
no, that's not that.
Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
He was the only one that didn't mind the curse. He loved her so much.
So why doesn't that work? I mean, it's right there. The shape's right there.
She's alive at all.
Wait a minute. So if I swap around... Yeah, it's gone. Alright, let's go back into the colorful realm. Let's have a look. Is there... Oh, it doesn't look like there's any path there, so... I'm gonna have to come down here anyway. Let's go look for the other signs first. So there... Oh, cool. let's lower this bridge.
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Ah, there it is. Hold on, it's the other way around, so I need to get to the other side somehow. Oh yeah, there we go. I can open this door. And it looks like we have another lore stone. Let's hear the end of that tale.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Yep, so I think that's what Loki gets punished for, but I guess we'll find out in the last part of that story. Hopefully I'll find the stone, because I know the premise of the story, but I don't quite remember all of the parts of it. Okay, so this... Oh, come on. Right, yeah, that makes sense. I need to swap out, go around, and then I'll be able to get through there.
Do you remember what it was to touch it?
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the thing she loves.
She destroys the thing she loves.
Oh. Okay, there we go. That's the first symbol.
You have no time for this. Speed up. These rooms mean nothing. It's all part of their game.
They've set you trials to distract you.
We've set you up, and now they're going to watch you.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Constance laughing at you.
What if they take you no closer to Dillion?
That's Dillion, and you're letting this get in the way.
Just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle.
I think now I can swap back.
Do you feel safe?
Yep,
Dillion loves
that
you.
did it.
What
Good.
if this is
Oh, there's a stone.
What are you doing?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Probably was. Probably was just Loki.
What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
Okay, let's go downstairs. So the arrow is there. I just need to figure out how to actually get that. So it's not here. It's not like this.
Dillion saved her.
You owe your life to Dillion.
You owe everything to him.
Come on. Ah, there we go, finally. Oh, it's so these beams make up the edge. Right, now I'm actually can't remember. Ah. You can actually see through this.
They mean nothing.
Right. Okay. Oh, come on. Boom. Alright, let's do this.
What if the gods are laughing? Messing with her. It would be Dillian!
Surely it's a trap.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
You're going to fall, careful. No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
Oh, this is gonna turn ugly in a moment. I already know what this means. It's a blood eagle again.
No! No! It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the
Okay, so it wasn't the blood eagle, but still. Morbid.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I know.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have.
So is this the last... This is the last trial? I think so. Because I started up from the one over there, so it's actually only 4 stones. I thought initially there were 6, but it's actually 4.
And they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore.
But yeah, also in regards to Baldur, the tale about Baldur, I think there isn't anything else. It's really just, yeah, Loki was jealous of Baldur and the admiration he had, so he basically did everything in his power to send Baldur to hell. That's basically the gist of the story.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
I really hope that the amount of lore stones I've picked up doesn't count towards something.
Where am I?
Oh my.
I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
A breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
I don't like this.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Get the feeling I'm gonna fail here a lot.
I can't go on. Lillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
Alright, let's follow.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me that
the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. You proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
I'll do my best.
That's a dead dude.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. It seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
There's a waterfall. I can't go on this way.
Then look for another way and tell me
There's a
what you
house.
find.
I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Dillian, there's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
So what am I supposed to do now? Like, these guys are all over the place. Come on, please tell me this is the end of this area. I'm so done with this. Right, come on, this has to be
I
it.
think I'm in a house. It stinks. Death.
The darkness is testing you, but you are in control.
Oh, come on, seriously.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
So what, I need to go into the well? This is definitely not a good idea. Jesus.
Lydia. Help me.
Come to me, Senua.
Lillian. Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
she could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Okay, that was the worst one.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
When you first met? I mean, a sword didn't lead her to him, did it? I guess symbolically maybe it did, but nah, whatever. Let's get the sword. I mean, it says it would allow her to challenge Hela. I mean, there's no way the game's gonna end this quickly, right?
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind, and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. The plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get you.
Hold your heavy strike.
Hold it!
Hold the heavy strike. Hold
Hold
it. Hold your heavy strike. Unleash the sword.
Hold the heavy strike.
She can focus. The mirror. The mirror focus is building. It's building.
Focus.
It's the only way.
Ooh. Okay.
Now, focus.
Stop them.
You won! There's nowhere to run to, Nez.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
She's lost. She doesn't know where she's trying to get to. Is there any escape? Is there any escape for any?
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood run cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. Look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father Zinbo, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Come on.
Remember your training.
Gotta remember, I can only land one hit on these guys. Gotta use it with strong attacks. Alright, I just said strong attacks and did quick one. Yep.
Finish this. End it now.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big boy. That is a...
She's hurt. She won't make it. He's a better fighter.
Oh, come on. How many more? Know what? Oops. Whiff. Was that one shot?
Be ready. He can defend himself. Go.
Alright, this is gonna take a while. Come on. Show me your back. Good boy.
They're winning.
Oop. Like, it might seem like there's time to do 2 attacks. There isn't. There really isn't.
Do it. You're close.
Okay.
Who is it? Galena. Where are you?
Do you hear, Senua?
It's definitely
Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
The darkness took her life, and it will take yours too. The darkness is taking you further
get the feeling. Oh, okay.
Mother! I need you! Help me!
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came forth. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
Oh.
Take him down. Take him down. Get him down. You finished. You're stronger than that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You can do this. Focus. Okay.
Oh, oh, oh.
Get out of behind.
Come on.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
Oh. Oh, so he's stronger than me. Okay, cool.
It's hurt. There's blood. Behind you. The mirror focuses forward. It's coming back. Focus! Focus now!
Whoa. Oh, there's a shield dude as well.
Behind you!
Okay, -1. Oh, come on.
That's it! Get out! Defend yourself! Stop this! Finish this! Finish this! Finish it!
Well, that was super intense. More dudes. 3 more dudes. 4 more dudes. Okay.
She will die. You will die.
Okay.
He's gone. Finish this. End it now. He's too fast.
Oh, why am I stuck in here? Oh. So there is at least another one behind there. Because did the target change and there is another one. Come on.
Surprise him. Stop it. Focus. Focus now. He's finished.
Please tell me this is the last guy. I'm kind of sick and tired of these dudes. Oh. Well, that was a lucky strike, or lucky
It's nearly over. Finish it.
series of strikes that I was able to get in. 3 in a row. Finally. Just want to get out of here, I'll be honest. This is just terrible. You're joking.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas of the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he will thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
End it now. This is nearly the end. Behind you.
Oh. Slipped up there.
You won it.
I guess there's gonna be like a boss up here.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and
You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in a sea of corpses. The voices took her and they'll take you too.
The voices have taken her. The voices.
It's the end. The end for you.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help, a little hope.
Okay then. Looks like we've passed the 2.5 hour mark, and honestly, for a game like this, I think that's gonna be plenty. Oh my days, that was such an intense session, I'll be honest. I mean, the only respite was just the plague area, I suppose, where I couldn't figure out how to get the bridge to appear. So other than that, it's just been really intense area after area after area. Oh, of course, this area as well when running to the actual tree. Other than that, it's been just, yeah, non-stop, really. Non-stop pressure. And yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant, but it's also pretty rough to play. I don't think I can do more than like 2.5, 3 hours in a single sitting anyway. So yeah, next time around, we'll see what Senua does now that she's once again armed. She's feeling strong. She's feeling more confident in herself, and she should be able to take the fight to. Well, first, I mean, she's supposed to take the fight to Hell, obviously, but there's also the matter of the Guardian who threw her down the bridge. So, off the bridge, that is. So I think we'll still have to face off against him, and then we'll see how we actually get to Hell, Hela herself. I mean, who knows? Maybe next in the next stream, we'll be able to finish this game off as well. I mean, as far as I remember, it's not supposed to be very long, but yeah, it's definitely got a lot packed into it. That's for sure. All right, so yeah, that will conclude the stream for today. Thank you very much for being here and going through this journey with me. And yeah, should be back on Monday, but I'll see how I feel. Maybe I might pop in on Sunday for a few hours as well. I mean, it remains to be seen. Just yeah, check my Twitter or Facebook pages. So I'll be posting whenever I go live. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. But yeah, as for today, that'll be it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you next time.